Hi guys, Roseanne here from Roseanne's Crafting Corner. I'm rather disheartened at the moment. I was attempting to do a sun catcher with a mould with discs on with different sizes and a couple of different sized rings, and my last attempt is still not cured, and I've had it under the UV lamp time and time again. So I'm just going to give up with that one. Instead, and I know it's not quite round, but I can cope with that, I'm going to do this nice, it's like a snowflake ball, and if I've got any resin left or I mix up some extra resin, I've got these at the side. There's 3 different moulds, 2 small ones and a big one. So with some of the things I've got in Temu hauls just lately, I'm going to be using diamond dust, hopefully. Right, out the way dear, move. You don't move on his toes here. Oh, you're supposed to move. Right. Now I don't know how much I'm going to have to mix up, but hopefully it won't really matter. I better have some glasses on so I know what how much I am mixing. Right, glasses on. Let's see if there's any measurements on the side of this. There is. So this goes up to 600 ml. I imagine that's going to take quite a bit. I wonder if there's anything I can actually put in the top there to make the top less bulky. Got to have something round somewhere. I'm sure I have. I wonder if that'll suffice. I mean, it'll take some of it off, but I don't want it to be too much. Now, is that going to touch the side? Let's have a look. No, it's not going to touch the side. So I'm going to put that lid in the top so it doesn't take quite as much resin, and I might tape that onto there so that it doesn't stick out like it is. Right, let's have a go. Oh, I need something to work out for me. I do. I mean, I've used 2 different resins trying to do that sun catcher, and neither of them had set at all, so I should have said cured. No matter how many times I put them under the UV light. So I don't know what to do about that. Right. be first. Because, oh, I better put some gloves on, better I? I don't want to be all stuck up. Woohoo! Just have to keep on smiling, even when things go wrong. Don't want to be miserable, that's for sure. I prefer to smile. Like Dolly Parton says in one of her films, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. And I like that quote. Right, do I put my penny on? Where's my penny? Got that one there. I'll wear my black penny. Of course, I've got another Temu haul out there. Hopefully it is the last of them. It looks as if I've come to the end of my orders, apart from one order for my son. So fingers crossed that's it. So do I do 600? Because if it's too much, like I say, I can put it in the snowflakes. Should I do 200 first? 200 of that one. That's 200 exactly. Right. And I am using J-Diction. I think the new one I've got also J-Diction. No, it isn't. It's Jean Schwan. The new one I've got. Now up to 400. Ooh. Do it that way, then I can see the numbers. At least I hope I can. 250, 350, and is that one for? Let's have a look. Just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. That should do it. Get back in the bottle. That's the way. Oh, come on, go on straight. Oh, it's been an absolutely hectic morning for me today. With me opening my Etsy shop, I had one of my parcels to post away this morning, and the first one I did Royal Mail, and it cost more than the actual thing I was sending. So I thought, right, I'll try one of these parcel services. So I thought, oh, every seems to be the one, and it's that I've got a petrol shop just on the main road near me, so I thought I'd try them. And trying to register, getting stuff wrong. I put a wrong letter in my email address, so of course trying to send the parcel, it was sending it to a non-existent email address. So I tried every which way to try and change my email address. It wouldn't let me. So in the end I had to come home, parcel in hand, and re-register again. But because I'm registered with a wrong email address, I'm hoping it doesn't clash with the new one I've just put on, because it's virtually all the same details apart from my password, of course. So I've got that sorted out. But now, because I'm using that service, I need the lady's email address and a phone number so they can send her tracking information, which is fair enough. It's nice to be able to track your parcels. I don't mind tracking my parcels. And I've emailed her 3 times. She's probably at work. She might get them tonight, but it means I'm going to send them to her a day late. So I hope she understands. It was kind of a blooper on my part, but it takes it out of your hands, doesn't it? So fingers crossed she sends me her details tonight so I can send them on. It's only salt and pepper pot, the little ducks I was telling you about in my last vlog. So I'll get this mixed and I'll bring you back when it's had a good mix. Okay, ladies and gents. Oh, I've got a sore tongue, so I might not speak right. See you in a bit. Right, guys, I've mixed my resin up. I'm going to put a tiny bit of blue. Oh, what happened there? That wasn't supposed to happen, that's it. Right. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of blue, sapphire blue. Not too much because I don't want it really, really dark. I just want it with a hint. Now that was 2 drops. Which might be okay. I hope everybody's well and having a better day than I've had so far. But life's not perfect. We all have off days. You've just got to take it as it comes. Cope with it as you can. Right. I think that's probably just nice. Now then, I'm going to put some of the diamond dust in it. How much should I put in? People do say it only takes a little bit, so that's probably a lot, too much, but we'll see. because I just want the bowl to shimmer. Give it a good stir, try to break up the clumps. Right, see what comes to the surface. Looks as if I've broken it up pretty well. Do you think that's enough? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I mean, it wasn't a full spoonful, so ooh, there's a bit of a speck of something in there. Ah. Right. Right, for the base first. Oh, can you see me okay? Not really. Pull you up a little bit. Oh, it's just going to flop back down. Let's have a look, see what I can do about this. Ah, it's loosened up, that's why. Oh, it's not that. Now, what makes that tight? Hopefully. No. Please don't flop on me. Ah. Right, let's have a look. Will it or won't it? Fingers crossed. Right, let's carry on where we left off. Put that in there, won't hurt. Make sure it's going right down. Right, I'm going to give it a cuddle. If I go right the way around doing that, squeezing both inside and outside, hopefully that'll stop any bubbles around the bottom. That's shimmering lovely, that. Right, let's have a bit more. Nice and slow so it has time to settle. I nearly didn't bother coming into my craft room today, with finding that the UV resin hadn't cured. I'm feeling so disheartened with it. But like I say, you haven't to give up. I'm wondering if any of them diamondy shapes keep the bubbles alive. I hope not. I was pleased that everybody liked my clock, my leaf clock. I might see if my mum wants that, rather than put it on my Etsy page. I think she'll like that. Give her it at Christmas. Now then, is that as far as it'll go? Just want to dome it just slightly, and then it'll set flat when it shrinks a little. Ah, there's a bubble. Now then, I don't want bubbles. That's it. Now, for the lid, like I say, I'm going to put something in it so that... Ooh, let's be off this. Oh heck, I didn't realise I'd dribbled on the carpet. Oh, I've got to be careful because I have got a carpet in here, with it being a bedroom previous. So, oh, bits of falling in there. Anything in that? Hopefully not. You can come out of there. I hope I'm talking loud enough for everybody. I've got a new mic, but I'm not sure how to connect it to my phone, so I'll have to see if one of my sons can give me some advice on that. Right, give that a squidge. And make sure no bubbles. Right, now then, put it about half full, and then see if that'll fit in. Yeah, I've got a good ways to go yet. Maybe 2/3. Now let's see if I can stick that in. It's still gonna need topping up, so if I can top it up
from this side. I'll probably have to pin that down a bit so that it doesn't float, because it's sure to float. Or I could put something weighty in it so that it keeps it down. Now then, will that suffice? We hope. Get that before it dribbles down. Now then, let's have a look. So that has to go in there. Now then, where's my tape? Right. Get that off that edge where it's bent, because I need to tape that side up. I like the colour. Right, let's have a look. I'm not sure whether this tape will work, but we'll see. Possibly not. Get it under there. That'll hold it in place. Now that's pulled it back to the round, so I need a bit on that side and attempt to tuck that bit underneath so that it holds it in place. If it will. Oh dear. All right, Lily. All right. All right. Get in there. Get in there. What can I put in that's going to keep it? Not be too heavy, probably. Da, 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 something round. La 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 la. La 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 la. Don't want to do that. What the hell? Right, let's see about filling in some of these. My neighbour came to the door just now. I'd dropped my glasses on the path on the way in. It's no wonder I couldn't find them. Not that I haven't got enough glasses, like. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 pairs now because I got sick of losing them. Or Lily chewing them up. She always used to chew my brand new glasses that I got from the opticians, but I thought that was running rather expensive, so I just decided to buy a load of cheap ones. Easier for me in the long run. Right, let's have a look. I know the light's not very good in here, is it? I might put a little bit too much in that one. But we'll sort it out in a minute. Yes, definitely put too much in that one. So I need to scoop some out. Right. I hope that stays reasonably together. Right. I definitely made far too much. I'm a bit of a clarty Annie. Now then. Oh, I've taken some over the side there. And that one probably be okay. Right. I wish I had another table. I need another craft table. Try and move that without spilling it. Try and move that without spilling it. There's a little blot there. Right, let's have a look, see if I can fill a bit more. I'm going to probably have enough to do a little hair or something, like a Christmas hair, white hair. That'd be nice. Or a white fox or something like that. Right around the outside before I totally fill it up. Make sure there's no bubbles sticking to the edges. I hashed up that, didn't I? Tiny little bit in that one. And a tiny little bit there. just want it domed just nice and gentle, so that as it sets, it lays nice and flat. I think that one's domed enough. Definitely. Right. This is one of the steps I often forget, going round the edges, making sure there's no bubbles. It's getting yourself into a routine to do it without forgetting, otherwise your bubbles won't shift. A little bit more in that one. Let it disperse. That's domed enough, so's that one. Just the tiniest bit. And that will do. It looked like a bubble, but I don't think it was. Now then, I want to be able to do all of these. Ooh, sticking to the... I need to move that back a bit if I can, without messing up. That will do nicely. Right. Will I be able to take that one over a little and pop that one, oops, in there? Maybe it's hanging over the edge. I don't want to turn that round slightly and put that there. Right, let's see, where did I put my little micro brush? I hope everybody's well. It's not a very nice day here, but I'm sure it's worse in other places. Stop the flow. Now then, fingers crossed that that's going to be domed enough. See, some people have actually put the trees up already. Christmas trees. Mine won't go up till the end of the second week in December. That's when mine goes up. I don't like it out too long because it just gathers dust. Two weeks is fine, and then it comes down between the 1st and the 6th, no later than that, because I don't want to bring bad luck. Oopsie daisy, I missed that through scratching my nose. And hopefully, once I've finished my last Temu haul, which will be after this, it'll just be resin crafts, because I'm done with Temu. Especially after the bother I had trying to get a refund on something that was the wrong colour. They tried to get me to send it back, but wouldn't provide me with a label, so I couldn't send it back. And after talking to 8 or 9 people and telling them the same thing over and over again, they eventually give me my money back. I mean, it was £17 something that they owed me. I mean, I'd ordered all grey covers for my chairs, and the biggest part of the covers they sent in beige, which wasn't my fault because it was all ordered in grey. I keep on thinking I see bubbles, but they're not. Right, get this one done. I'm just going to pour and hope for the best. Hope it settles by itself. Yes, when it comes to postal deliveries and all that, they don't half like to make it difficult for you these days, the Royal Mail. Quite disheartened with them. And for the only shop, WH Smith's, that had the post office in it, the few months that it was in the town, and it goes and closes down. And of course people rely on them. I mean, you've got old people that can't get about. They're lucky if they can get down to the town. And when they decide to close these places down, what are the old people supposed to do? I mean, they won't be on the internet, the majority of them. So they can't do anything through these parcel delivery services, because everything's automated nowadays. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't mind it myself, because I am on the internet, but for people that aren't, you're burning yourself, Lily. I can smell your fur burning. Silly girl. Put a bit too much in that one, so I'll have to rake some off there. What's that one like? That one's a little bit in the middle. I think I'm going to need some more lighting in here. I've got my circular light, but it's not always strong enough for what you want to show. Let's have a look. Yes, I'm going to have a little bit left. So I'll have to get something out that's going to look nice. It was getting rather warm in here, Lily. Oopsie daisy, I think I'm dabbling in these ones. Which I don't want to do. Oopsie daisy. Right, that's definitely in there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So they're all full. Now then, I'm going to have to take my gloves off because everything's getting sticky. I might have to put one on, just so that I'm not going to stick to the jug. Now then, what did I do with my unicorn? I know I've got one somewhere. Did I put it away? Right, Lily. Sorry, baby. Am I getting you out of the way all the time, eh? Naughty mummy. Right, there's my unicorn. I think I'm hoping I'll just put it down there and hope for the best. Right, let's see if it's gone into the, which it hasn't. You need to go right into the horn. I might push that right the way down into the horn. Hopefully it'll encourage it to go into there. It is in there. Now I've made my fingers all sticky. I wonder if that'll go there up against that, so I don't have to have that there. Move that along slightly. Right. If you stand there so that I can pour in. I'm not going to have enough, but that doesn't matter. Can always put some to one side when I make something else. Yes, I'm going to need a bit more resin for that. Where's my scraper? Get as much as I can out of here. My spatula. whoopsie daisy. Right, ladies and gents, so they're all filled. I maybe could have had some more resin if I'd got a deeper lid to put in there, so that it didn't use so much resin up, but it'll be fine. Okay guys, I will see you when it's all cured, and I'm sure this will cure because it's normal epoxy resin and not UV resin. Okay guys, bye for now. Hi guys, Roseanne here. It's actually demolding day today, and hopefully it's more of a success than what I've been doing lately with the UV resin. Anyway, let's see how we're doing. I hope everybody's well and having a good day. It's a bit muggy today here, but we won't go into that. See about getting you down to show you where I'm at. Right, I've got quite a lot to demold. I'll start off with the snowflakes. Still a little bit bendy. One or two tiny little bubbles right on the end, even though I went round the whole thing, but it's hard to tell. So there's number one, and it's holographic on the top. I hope you can see that. Right, let's have a look at this one. Be nice to be able to put them on my tree and look back on them and think, I made them. It's rather satisfying when you've made something yourself. A few little bits to take off that one. Still quite nice. No bubbles in that one. No, not one bubble in that one. Oh, you can see the holographics on that one a lot better. That's really nice. Lots of extra bits all over the place. Right, that's one emptied. Now then, the next small one. One or two tiny little bubbles on that one. You see the holographics on there. And of course that the little bit of blue ink that I put in comes through just right, not too much. A little bit to take off this one. But other than that, it's okay. Very nice. I'm pleased with these. It's a good job I had a reasonable one to demold after the trouble I had with the UV resin. I was so disheartened yesterday. Now that one needs a little bit of a fill up because where the hanger is, there's none in the top there, so that's a bit disappointing, but we'll soon sort that out. I don't know which UV resin I'll use on it because none of them are setting on me, so that'll be a thing. That one to one side. Now the bigger one. A lot of overspill on this one. Again, these ones are bendy as well, so I'll have to lay them flat somewhere and let them cure in the next couple of days. There's that one. Quite a bit to trim off, but another nice one there. Now there's no bubbles in that, which is good. Oh, what on earth? What on earth is that? Oh, it's a bit of overspill anyway, so I'm all right. But there was a bit of rubber solution on it from somewhere. Right, quite a bit to cut off that one, but very nice. Lots of little dots of it spread about. Of course, it'll all get used. Don't waste even the little bits because they can always fill stuff up. Right, take them out and give them a good wash. Right, so I'm not demoulding my unicorn because it needs quite a bit filling up there. So I'll be mixing some more resin and doing that. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, quite a lot of overspill on that one. Right, I'm going to do the bottom bit first. I'm not going to even attempt to do it without putting a bit of isopropyl in it because my hands aren't good enough to manipulate things like this. Just make sure the isopropyl's gone all the way around, which releases it nicely, and it makes it much easier for you, hopefully. Right. Still a bit bendy, but that doesn't matter, it'll soon harden up. There we are, that's that one done. Right, this is where I decided to put the extra bit in to try and use less resin. I hope it's not stuck too much. I might have to do another one if it's stuck too much. Right. Come on, you can do it. That's it, come on. Ooh, covered myself in there. There we are, that's out. I might be able to use it again. Now there's a bit of a dip in there in the centre, but no matter. Quite a lot of overspill, and that was to be expected with pushing something in the top, really. So I'll have a bit of trimming to do. See if I can get any isopropyl into that bit, hopefully, and give it a whiz round, and it should come straight off. Beautiful. Right. There's quite a bit to trim off, but that's nothing. But anyway, let's have a look. There we go. There is a snowflake trinket jar. Quite a nice blue. Like I say, I've got
a bit to trim off, but that's nothing. I mean, where the lip is, it's thicker in some places than it is in others. But so it didn't hold the lip very well with me pushing that other bit in. But like I say, I didn't want to overdo it with the resin because that would have been heavy if that was totally full. But yes, I'm pleased with it. Very nice. And I will show you the unicorn once I've had some fresh resin to put into it. Yes, that is nice. I hope everybody enjoyed my video, and I will see you very soon because I've got another Temu haul to do, which is hopefully the dregs of the stuff that's been ordered. I still haven't got my son's order, but that should come in a few days, and that'll be it. I don't want anything else from Temu. Yes, they've had some good stuff, but I really don't like some of the stories I've heard about them. And I'd rather get some from a reputable company. Right, guys, so excuse the state of my board. I'll just get to trimming them off and we're done. Okay, guys, have a blessed day and be good. Bye bye for now. Bye.